Hi there, my name is Blake. Together with the help of my friends Blues and Daniel, we're going to tell you about active versus passive voice.
Hello, my name is Blues Henderson, and active voice is the act of doing, like putting on my sunglasses and taking a drink of water.
Hello, my name is Daniel. In passive voice, the subject is acted upon the verb. So, for example, in the library, the ping pong ball was thrown by Daniel.
Ow.
Using this dog. Here's a little example of active voice. Sparky sat on the couch. No, Sparky, come on, you gotta get back on the couch, man, come on, get back on the couch. And then an example of some passive voice would be, the couch was sat on by Sparky. Look at Sparky. Sparky's pretty cool. For this example, active voice, Sparky killed the cricket. For passive voice, the cricket was maimed by Sparky. So, as we've learned, the two main thematic elements in a sentence are the agent and the patient. The agent being the noun doing the action described by the verb, and the patient is the thing that's being acted upon, and it's usually a direct object.
For an active structure, we have the agent at the front acting through a verb on the patient. So the chemist filled the test tube. The customers have written several letters of complaint. We are conducting further research. This all leads to active structure. For passive structure, you want the patient to act on, through an action verb, on the agent. So, and this usually goes through a to be verb, or to be form. There we go. So, the test tubes were filled by the chemist, or several letters of complaint have been written by customers, and further research is being conducted by us. This is the form for passive structure.
In this case, our patient is this cricket here. I know it doesn't look like much of a cricket, but it's because of the destruction caused by Sparky. And in the case of the first sentence, the patient here is a couch that was sat on by the hound that we see here. And this is our agent of the examples, this infamous hound right here, the beastly cricket destroyer. Look at it. Whew. I'm terrified even holding this beast. Okay, you can go. You don't have to act anymore. Thank you. I'll send you your paycheck. It'll be in the mail, okay? Thanks. You might think we're talking about a patient like this, you know, who saw the doctor or something, just got some great cares, all smiles. Or maybe you're thinking of patient as in patience, where, you know, look, he's waiting for that business meeting. He's been meeting with some execs, and they're deliberating in the other room. And it's been like 20 minutes, so what are you going to do besides be patient, sit on the desk there and do some yoga or something in your whole suit? You know, kind of, it's silly, but We're not talking about this kind of patient. We're talking about the kind of patient that has something acted upon it by a noun, such as me, the agent. Blakers grabs the flag. The flag here is the patient because it's the direct object and it is the thing that is being acted upon. You might be thinking when I say agent that I'm referring to something that looks kind of like this, with the sunglasses and the earpiece and the handsome jawline. But what you're really looking at is Hugo Weaving, starring in the four-time Oscar-winning movie The Matrix, written and directed by Anna and Lana Wachowski, starring Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne. And that's not the kind of agent we're talking about here. We're talking about a grammatical structure. We're not even talking about we're not talking about Hugo Weaving. We're not talking about James Bond. Not talking about that James Bond either. We're not even talking about this James Bond, despite the very dapper watch. And we're sure as heck not talking about 90s punk band Agent Orange. No way. So, to use the same sentence, the agent in this case, when I say Blakers grabs the flag, Blakers is the agent because Blakers is the one performing the action described by the verb. Although it may seem like you want to use active voice over passive voice in most cases, and it's true, however, it is not to dismiss passive voice as something that you cannot use. The key is that you have to be consistent with which kind of voice you use. And with active voice, usually you're more concise and you're placing a focus on the agent, whereas in passive voice, you're placing the focus on the patient, so as to make things sound more general. And that's okay, as long as you're consistent and it serves the purpose of your document.
We're here to talk about when to use active and passive voice.
Alright, remember, use active voice when you want a more concise form. This means that you will decrease the number of words in your sentence, making the sentence more concise. Also, use active voice to focus on the agent. So, for example, the sentence, Blues won the ping pong tournament, versus the sentence, the ping pong tournament was won by Blues. The first one has active voice because Blues is more important. So he's the agent of that sentence.
I am important. However, if we wanted to emphasize the ping pong tournament, like it was the World Championship ping pong tournament, we'd say the World Championship of ping pong was won by Blues. I don't think that makes sense.
Let's see it.
Like, just say passive voice is used to focus on the patient, and then used to describe scientific reports and results, the data. Yeah. So, in our example today, chemistry textbooks are bought by students every year. So, here's my chemistry textbook. Here's money.
Gone.
It's gone. It's gone forever. We can't do anything with it. Alright. But this, the chemistry textbook in this case is the main point of the sentence versus the students. Because the students is just a broad term for, me and this guy. So, in order to convert the sentence, oh my gosh,
From passive to active voice, we could say students buy chemistry textbooks every year.
remember that one time your mom called you by your full name and then offered you cookies? No, never happens. Because that's not consistent. We're waiting on you to get back to work. Alright, see ya.
He wasn't being consistent at work. Hey guys, remember to use a consistent voice to maintain cohesion. This means keeping a single thematic role in the same syntactic position. By doing this, you will achieve a smoother flow of information through your document.